camera can actually record, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No problem. So how are you? Yeah.
Good. We just go today to check some crockery for the new outlet. So I was a little bit busy, like checking out things, but it's okay. Overall, yes, good.
No problem. No problem. So shall we call you as Chef Michele?
Michele.
Michele.
Michele or Mike?
Michele. Chef
Yes.
Michele.
Yes.
Auto restaurant and oh shit. Let me picture that up there. Let me get this right.
Yes. Eh? Sì, dai. Sì, più luce.
Oh, that would be good.
Vai,
Thank you.
vai. Anche un po' più aria, tra l'altro. Okay. And a little bit more wind as
Oh,
well.
thank you.
Yeah, because sometimes it's a little bit hot.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah?
Very
Ready.
good. Let me just give you a moment. Let me show the light.
Yeah.
This very nice. Okay. I want to make sure that the light doesn't kill us both.
No. Sure will be okay.
Okay.
Va bene, basta. Va bene così? Va bene così, basta. Sì, sì, basta.
Yes, it's very good. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Thank you. Very good. Hi, I'm Robin Steinberg. Welcome to the National Quiz Choice online news at Hyatt, and welcome to our show again. And today we have a very special guest here, and that is Chef Michele.
Yeah.
And he's here at from Auto Restaurant. And you know what? Please come to Auto Restaurant here in Singapore if you're traveling and you're passing through Grand Hyatt Hotel. Please don't forget to drop by at 28 Maxwell Road at the Red Dot traffic building. And I'm not trying to discount Grand Hyatt. Grand Hyatt's restaurants are great, but you know what? Even better, the Italian restaurant at Otto is marvelous. And please call at this number at 65-6227-6819 for reservations, or you could even drop by at the email at info@autorestaurante.com.sg. And Chef,
Yes.
a lot of people are trying to find out more about how Otto came about and what does Otto mean.
Okay. It came about through a group of friends meeting up and have a common passion for F&B and food in general. So we wanted to provide Singapore with an experience rather than just food and service together. So it's the whole package that is really dear to us, and where we really concentrate upon. Basically, we want each and every guest that comes here to really experience a meal that they will have probably once in a lifetime. That's our aim. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not, but obviously food is personal, the way people serve is personal, so it's very difficult to really achieve perfection. But we're always looking for it, so it's a constant research for perfection.
What does Otto mean in Italian?
It actually means 8,
Oh.
the number 8, and obviously it's an easy enough name to remember, and on top of that, obviously having such a large Chinese community in Singapore, Otto is a lucky number, and
Wow.
that's how it came about.
Amazing. And folks, please, if you're coming back to Singapore as you pass through Grand Hyatt, please don't forget to call up Otto Restaurant, also known as 8, a very lucky number and a very auspicious one here in Southeast Asia and Asia. And their phone number is 65-6227-6819 for reservations, or you could even email them at info@autorestaurante.com.sg. They even have a website, and do please catch up with them and look out for Chef Michele. And Chef, also, what's the philosophy of Otto? Really?
Well, it's pretty straightforward. We search for the better ingredient, the better wines at basically in order to produce a good quality meal from start to finish. So it's a constant research of the better things that we can find, and also a constant renewal of ourselves. You know, I change the menu every 3 months, and I introduce new dishes all the time. And to us, it's important to keep ourselves updated with the trend that are in Italy, with the new products that come out from Italy. So that is our motto, our belief, and that's the core value of Otto.
And so, what's the trends like right now for Otto when it comes to food? Well, what's next for Otto?
Well, I mean, at the moment, for instance, we have a seasonal menu pertaining meat, where we have 9 dishes, completely different from the a la carte or our set dinners, and they are all about meat. We have something more traditional, if you like, more innovative as well. You know, we have 3 starter, 3 pasta dishes, and 3 main courses. So I haven't figured out how to do a dessert with meat, otherwise I would have done that.
So being a chef, you know, how many years have you actually spent right now today so far? I mean,
in the kitchen?
Yes.
28 years.
28 years, my goodness. 28 years, give it to Michele, and a hand off to him. And what's the secret of your success being a chef for over 28 years today? I mean, was it by chance or?
No, let's say I had passion for it. You need a large amount of passion, a large amount of patience, and also to be somehow or other a little bit of an artist. You know, you have to think out of the box most of the time. You have to be able to be reactive to what people like and to what people don't, in order for you to always produce something that people will enjoy. So sometimes even they expect something really they never tried before. So you have to really think and be able to come up with something never seen before somehow or other, you know. I know that food, you know, since they started to invent fire, that's all it is, you know. You have just to mix and match ingredient to what is your feeling, to what is your creativity, in order to make a dish that is wonderful, you know. But at the same time, you need a little bit of knowledge about how not to, let's say, screw up the ingredient. Because if you buy the best ingredient and then you ruin by cooking it the wrong way, then all your effort is gone down to the drain. So it's very important to really respect the ingredient, really understand the ingredient, you know, really where it comes from, why it has to be used in a certain way opposed to others, and basically just, you know, create a cuisine of yourself as a chef, you know, and this one you learn through the years.
And so when did you first discover that you had a talent for the kitchen? Or was it because was it
Well, I started to cook for myself when I was about 8 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, small little cookies, small little things, you know, but I started kind of to enjoy, you know. When you don't do it professionally, it's actually kind of therapeutic, you know. You relax yourself, you know, because you have to be 100% into what you are doing in order to make it successful, especially in cooking, you know. So when I cook, everything else goes second. You know, I really concentrate 110%. You know, and everything else is nothing to me. You know, so even then, you know, let's say it's kind of normal to see executives that like actually after a day of work they cook themselves something simple, because you plug off their mind from what they do every day stressfully, and they just cook for themselves, you know, and they kind of realize, okay, it's nice, and you know, I can do this, I can do that, you know, I can change, I can twitch, and it's kind of fun. It's different when you do it professionally, obviously, because what the next element that comes to play is the guest waiting for you to perform and the expectation of the guest for your performance. So that is what makes this particular industry extremely stressful, you know, because you have to play against so many little things, because obviously expectation of the guest, the waiting time of the guest, and on top of that, food is very personal. So you're not quite sure, even though you produce it on your best ability, you will have a successful dish to a person. Maybe let's say with one dish, 30% will tell me, "Wow, beautiful," and 3% will tell me, "This is the most horrendous meal that I ever had." We have to be psychologically prepared for this because food is personal.
Amazing. And speaking about food being very personal, I mean, what is the secret of your success, behind the kitchen so far?
Well, my dedication, and to be able to actually exchange ideas with my crew. I have the crew with me that has been for the past 10 years. Some of them, my sous chef has been with me since I came to Singapore. My pastry chef has been with me for the last 6 years. So, we exchange a lot of ideas. I try to nourish the potential, the skill, and this I think is one of the reasons why I'm at this point. Because obviously this industry is not one man show. For as much as they want to portray that, a chef is a very important figure. Definitely, people want to see the chef, but at the same time, you need the help of very good colleagues in order to achieve. That's the very important part.
Now, what is the most defining moment for you while being a chef and going out meeting the people? Is there, and as well as you giving your assistance, to your crew? Is there one
Yes,
moment,
of course.
Is there one moment that you have?
Definitely, a very important part of this industry, especially in Asia, is to be somehow or other a PR person. To be able to converse with your guests in order to understand what they like, what they don't. It helps you produce better food in terms of acceptability. So having a good team behind helps me go out to a guest and speak to them, without any worry of saying, okay, I'm not in the kitchen and things will screw up. It's very important. It's very, very important that they have a second man that is strong to hold the kitchen. We have chef de partie that know what they're doing and they're responsible enough to detect whether the quality of a dish that is going out is good or not. So that one is vital.
What advice would you give for aspiring chefs and also wanting to enter into entrepreneurship, like setting up a restaurant and make it successful? Do you have any advice to give them? Well,
the only advice I can give them is be passionate and work hard. Same advice that I got when I was a young chef. You have to spend time. The more you spend time on your profession, the more you get professional about it. You learn more skill, you learn more, you come in contact with people that has different idea from yours, and they can help you see topic from a different angle in order for you to be more multi-visual over one single thing, because that's the important thing. If I would have seen the kitchen only from my perspective, I would never go out and meet a guest, because it's me, it's my food. Whether you like it, yes or no, it's not my problem. This is what I do. But it's not like this. So it's very important to be always receptive, always understanding, and put yourself into consideration every single day.
Speaking about being receptive, are you receptive to even when it comes to economic recession?
Yeah, of course. We always been very cautious about the type of food that we serve. the type of quality that they serve, and the price that we charge. You know, to me, there's a fair sort of range that you should check your. Let's say, put your prices on. You know, it's not that you say an item costs me $50 per kilo and I have to charge $400 per kilo. No, I charge what is the right amount. Meaning to say, probably if it cost me $50 per kilo, I will probably charge 120. You know what I mean? Enough for me to cover my cost and to make a living. You know what I mean? I mean, it's very simple. You know, an healthy food cost for a restaurant should be around about 32%. So in order to achieve that, you have to stay within a certain criteria. The lowest, I mean, when you have a restaurant that has very low food cost, there's only two reasons. Either they use bad quality, so it's cheaper, or they overcharge, so they have more income out of the dish. So to me, what we are doing here is generally as in quality versus price. I think we are on par with most of the other restaurants. And beside that, you know, I think even during recession time, if people, you know, because especially in Singapore, people love to go out and eat. You know, instead, let's say, to go out 5 times a week or 4 times a week, they will go out probably 2 times a week, but instead of going in certain places, they will come here because, you know, they have the value of price and quality. So to us, this is vital.
Amazing. Well, thank you for sharing with us, Chef Michele.
No
and
problem.
For folks at the National Great Choice Online News at Hyatt, if you are coming back to Singapore again, please drop by to the Red Dot building here in Singapore, and you can. It's actually a Red Dot traffic building, 28 Maxwell Road, and unit number 01-02. Please call their reservation number at 6227-6819, or you can actually send an email info@autorestaurante.com.sg. And I'm Robin Steinberg. Thank you for watching at the National Critics' Choice Online News. Say hi. Till then, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Very good. That was a very good information.
Thank you.